Good morning, GRIZZ here. Today is day 96. One of the things that becoming becoming a person, a better person, is learning how to take responsibility for what you do. Whether it's good or bad, I don't mean that in a bad way, but most of the time it's responsibility is a negative comment, that negative in most people's lives. But we do things that have consequences, and not have bad. I'm taking any meds this morning, and that's where I'm sitting. 34 over 117 to 69. 117's high, but that'll go down with the meds. But anytime we commit an action of any kind, there's a responsibility attached to it. Whether it's good or bad, we should own it. You know, it's like every time people say, well, how did you get so heavy? I made several mistakes. Here's what they are. You know, do I know all of them? Was it 100% my fault? I had the weight on, so I had the responsibility of removing it. How does that happen? You know, ultimately, I should have the responsibility of knowing what I'm eating. When they say you are what you eat, they mean that. You are what you eat. It has a lot to do with what happens with your body. I'm learning things. You know, processed foods that we eat, that's how damaging they were when we were younger. They were tasty good. But in reality, they were very damaging, very hard on the body. So, you know, that has to stop. I can't afford for it to be hard on them. I can't afford for it to be, you know, causing issues. I need to correct that so that those issues go away. So that's my responsibility. You know, we see blame today so much on everything else. Well, this happened to my ancestor, so it's your fault. No, it's not. This happened to my aunt, so it's your fault. No, it's not. This happened to these people, so it's your fault. No, I didn't do that. I didn't do that. Who did that? That person did it. Okay, then it's their crime, or yours, or the people that it happened to. But the people that it happened to have a responsibility now. But they didn't ask for, but it's there, and they need to focus on that responsibility to fix, to the best of their ability, what's happened to them. The person that did it needs to take full responsibility for that and do everything they can to correct it. Do they? Most of the time, no. They're called criminals. Okay? They're not good people. And they should be dealt with for their individual actions. No one should have to pay the crimes of somebody else. Ever. Ever. Let's say choose to. It's a different story. If it's a chosen payment, then that's different. But you shouldn't have to be forced to pay for somebody else's crime because they were relative or they did this and you had nothing to do with it. That's everybody holds family members accountable, and they shouldn't. And that's irresponsible. Okay, we need to be responsible human beings for our, but we also need to be responsible for yourself. Remember, I said you can't love others unconditionally if you don't love yourself. You have to take a responsibility somewhere, and that somewhere is, well, what am I doing wrong? What do I need to correct? And how can I love that other person? How can I love myself enough that I can? These are all questions that should be asked and should be done. So think about it. Think about the responsibility. You know, that's part of the reason why I did the DNA. Part of the reason why I'm going with vitamin supplements that have my name on them, because I went, well, where's the weak spot? Is this all 100% habits? Or is this other things that can be controlled in another way? That's taking responsibility for what's happening. So be responsible. Look for the things that can help you strengthen the areas you don't have control over. And then look for the areas that you do have control over and exert. Have a great day. It's Tuesday. Enjoy your day. On that note, GRIZZ.